What's going on, everybody? And how you doing? And welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since we've done a live stream, and I'm happy to see everybody's here and looking forward to having a good time and maybe unboxing some stuff and also talking up and catching up with you guys because I know it's been a while since I did a live stream, probably a long time since I've done a live stream. I just don't have the time like I used to. So figured it'd be fun to hop on this Sunday afternoon, catch up with you guys, open up some figures that I've gotten over some of the recent hunts. And yeah, so let's say hi to some of the fine folks in the chat. We got I see Dubby's in here. I see Cisco is here. Got Dean Winchester. We got Gregory Tanner. We got my man Stephen Bly. We got Dead Collector. We got Giants 1995. How's it going, guys? Hope everybody's enjoying their football Sunday. Sorry to take away from your football time if you guys are football fans. We got the Masked Figure Collector. Hi from UK. How's it going? Got Cash. What up, Seth? Hi from San Antonio. How you doing? We got Windblade. How you guys doing? So, yeah, just again, wanted to hop on, have some fun, catch up with you guys, see what's going on in your guys' world. Also, open up some figs, and you know, uh, guys could ask me questions, anything that you guys want to talk about. So I figured we'd have some fun and again, have a little chatski. So, Chris, how you doing? Raphael, Dolphins aren't looking great as always. Yeah, what else is new? Robert, how you doing? I'm good, buddy. I'm good. How are you? Little Poppin's good. Little Poppin's in the other room right now, playing, working on playing video games right now because what Little Poppin does. Little Poppin things. So, yeah. But hey, how you doing? Everybody's. Are you collecting the new Monday Night Wars? I'm. I don't. So when it comes to wrestling, it's very. When it comes to wrestling, it's very sporadic for me because I like Ultimate Editions. Um, every once in a while, they'll put out a character of an elite that I want. They just did those Ninja Turtle TMNT WWE crossovers, so I grabbed those. Um, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard when it comes to wrestling because again, anything. Well, the one constant I should say, or two constants, is anything Ultimate Edition and anything that is CM Punk related. Those are the two constants when it comes to wrestling. Those are the ones that are absolutely positively 100% must haves. Um, Mass Figure Collector, what figures would you like them to see make from the 80s? I'd like to see NECA get more movies. I'd like more 80s action movies to be made. Are you completely out on AEW figures? Yeah, I would say I'm out on AEW. The product isn't what it used to be, and just it's I don't feel the same way about it anymore. Obviously because Punk left too, that doesn't help. Um, my man Chris, the man collects. What's up, dude? What's going on? Stone Cold Fella, how you doing? I'm doing good. We got my man Figs 561. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the hurricane. I don't know. I mean, listen, it's Florida. We get hurricanes all the time. Listen, better better this week than next week because I've got to fly out next week to go to New York for New York Comic Con. So I don't want any bad weather while I'm out and about doing that and leaving my family in the lurch. Christian, how you doing? Ghostly, how you doing? I'm so ready for Jada Toy Scooby Doo figures. Yeah, those would be kind of cool. You know what? It's not that there's just too many AEW figures to collect. It's just that they're so slow on their distribution and getting them out. By the time they get them out, you know, people have already left the company or they've also have changed gears since then, and the events have been somewhat past. So, I mean, it's tough. It's tough with all that stuff, to be honest with you. It really is. Um, again, their distribution is very small. Any hot toys you looking at getting? Christian, I actually have the deluxe 1989 Batman coming in this week. So I was always on the fence about that since I do have the original one back there. But I was like, you know what? It comes with a cool looking base and everything like that. So I figured, all right, I'll get it. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what's going on. Donut Lord, how you doing? I got my Mario Kart Deluxe Switch going on while listening. Nice. Can't go wrong while playing the Mario Kart. Um, Yo, Seth, I'm from the 305. What did you think about Bad Blood? Great pay per view. Started out strong. It kind of fizzled out a little bit in the middle, and then obviously got saved by the main event. Um, really wasn't too sure what to make at the end of that with The Rock showing up. Like, I don't know what the whole point is. So I don't know maybe if they're going to start the whole feud off with Roman and Cody now, or is it going to be or with Cody and The Rock, or is it going to be Roman and The Rock? I don't know. I don't know. But I was happy Punk won. Most important thing. So, Oscar, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Everybody's doing good. Ghostly, I haven't really been to the movies in a hot minute. I'm one of those people now that just kind of wait for everything to come, online. That way I could watch it. That's just go. That's why I don't collect wrestling figures anymore because of the death of people and not being in the company. Yeah. Have you seen the Batman Forever Batmobile? I have not seen it yet. I'm sure I will at some point on the hunt. J Black Studios, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Um, but yeah, let's while I'm answering questions, let's open up some stuff. I got a small pile over here to get through. I don't know if you've ever talked about this, but what are your thoughts on Robert Downey Jr. Turning his Doctor Doom? I mean, listen, you know what? With the whole multiverse thing now and everything like that, they've given the opened up the door for people that have died to return. Like I'm sure, don't be surprised if you don't see Black Widow return at some point. They've opened up the realm of possibility with all the timelines and everything. Um, it is following a comic storyline, I believe, because when he becomes Vincible Iron Man, I think he does take over as like Doctor Doom. I think don't hold me to that, but I think that is one of the things. Dean Winchester, what is your favorite John Cena moment of all time? That's tough. That's tough. John Cena's had so many great moments. Um, I'd probably have to say is like when he probably when he picked up the Big Show and he picked up Edge and he FU'd them both. I mean, the dude's a beast. Hey Seth, thanks for some of the recommendation Toy Store. Oh, absolutely, Toy Hunter 1000, no problem. Orlando is definitely a hot spot. If anybody visits, be sure to hit me up. I can always tell you guys where to go if you guys are in the Orlando area. So, like I said, I got some figures here to open up. Let's go ahead and start by opening up the Strange Tales Weapon of Vengeance Wolverine. So we'll open this one up and see what kind of goodies are in here. Picked this one up just recently from Bits and Buttons. Max, hey Seth, greetings from Germany. There are not as many cool toys in the USA. Very difficult to get rare. Love your content. Well, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. Oh, we're opening. We're opening. We are opening. So we got him out of the box. Let's. So to me, this is more classic Wolverine because it's the brown and orange, but this is the Weapon of Vengeance. So I believe this is again, it's from the Strange Tales series. So, I mean, all it comes with is really the lightning claw hands and the figure, but you guys can see there's that portrait. Pretty cool. So there you go. And then also you get the accessories. You get the claws. So if you want, you pop the hands off. There we go. Hands in. It is a dope figure. So, and the cool thing about this is that it's got the thanks Stone Cold, I appreciate it. Yeah, the cool thing is it's got the butterfly joints on it, so you can really get the arms back there. You can get the double jointed knees on there as well as double jointed elbows. So you can definitely do some really, you know, cool poses with this thing. Have him back and yeah, pose him like that. Again, all Wolverine Marvel Legends figures should come with butterfly joints, so you can like pull his arms back like this, so you can do that. Again, this is a pretty dope figure. But yeah, and then again, the ankle pivoting and all that other stuff. So, again, it's a solid figure. And again, if you're a Wolverine fan, this is definitely a cool one to have for the collection. And again, you just, goes like that. So, yeah, Oscar, I could see your point on that. I could see your point. Yeah, especially on the, I mean, on the pants, not so much is a big deal, but definitely on the elbows, I agree with you. Yeah, they definitely should have been pinless up there. And again, he's got good articulation on this figure. It's not really stiff. It's easy to move. So, and again, you get close him like that. So, pretty dope figure. And then again, if you don't want to keep the blade on, you can just put the left and right fists on. You can put those, and again, they're pretty good. So that was pretty easy to open. I got my CM Punk main event 150 chase. So I mean, obviously this doesn't come with any accessories or anything. So what is that? Mass figure collector. Some of the figures you get are harder to get in the UK. I've heard that. I've heard there's a lot of issues with getting stuff in the UK. I don't know if it's distribution or if it's just shortage on stores to actually purchase stuff from. I don't know if you guys do a lot of like online shopping over there because again, I don't know like what the store situation is. Oh no, I trash the boxes, Cash. I trash them. So now this is the first time I'm opening up one of these new basics because WWE has since done the articulation, change the articulation from them. So now, one thing that always bothers me about the WWE CM Punk figures is that they never have the Cobra tattoo or the Pepsi tattoo on each side, but they do have most of his other tattoos. And again, this is all that new basic um, articulation. So single jointed elbows, um, single jointed knees, a little bit of a ankle swivel, and then again, you get a little bit more articulation with the leg, but you don't get any like ab or torso crunch or anything like that. So, but portrait's pretty good. I mean, this is more of a throwback figure than anything, and I don't think I can ever recall him wearing this color scheme or anything, to be honest with you. But it's a pretty solid figure. When are you going to do a room tour? Um, I don't know. I don't know, man. The room is always in. Again, it's the same thing when I was like on MCE. The room is always a ever work in progress, and I'm not done yet. I've got tons of stuff to open and get through. I've also got stuff coming in. So it's always one of those things that, I don't know. I don't know. It depends. If I feel like I'm up to it, I'm up to it. We'll do a room tour. But, um, when I was there, they didn't have that figure. Let's see. Seth, what do you think about Hot Toys Lightyear? Do you think Hot Toys would make an actual Buzz Lightyear? I don't know, man. I don't know because it's hard to say because of licenses and things like that. I don't know if that's something they want to do. I know they like to focus. Hot Toys likes to focus more on movie stuff. I know Toy Story is a movie, but it's an animated movie, and so is the other Lightyear. But I don't know. I guess it really just all boils down to licensing. To be honest with you, did I purchase the Hot Toys Bat Tumbler? No, I did not purchase the Tumbler. The only Batmobile, McFarlane Batmobile, the two Batmobiles I purchased. Um, I purchased the '89 Batmobile, and I also purchased the animated series Batmobile. So though I didn't get the Tumbler, I'm thinking I might want to get the Batman Forever one. But the only reason I want to get the Batman Forever one is for Alfred because Alfred goes in line with the um, Keaton stuff. So what else do we got? Toy Hunter. What do your what does your wife think about your collection? That is a very loaded question, sir. Very, very loaded question. Um, she enjoys obviously watching me be happy. but she also doesn't like the constant spending at the same time. Let's just leave it at that. Um, it's the fun part is that I do this along with my kids. So again, we do something as a family. But for the most part, it's always the money aspect. Everything's expensive these days. Cost of everything has gone up. Cost of living has gone up. Cost of groceries, cost of gas, everything, insurance, all kinds of stuff has gone up. And toys have gone up too because again, I go back God knows how many years when I started doing this, and toys were like $10, and now figures are in the range of 25 to 30. I mean, it's pretty crazy, how that's turned into. Donut Lord, how often do I go live? I This is probably my first live in God knows how long. I haven't done a live. I don't go live very often, not because I don't want to, it's just because it's hard during the week, and then on the weekends, I'm out and about, I'm doing family stuff, I'm filming, I'm working on other content and things like that, so it's hard. I mean, I wanted to just kinda do one today because I haven't done one in a while and, just talk about things and talk to you guys because I know sometimes I'm not always, um I know you guys, everyone always comments on the videos and everything, and I try to get to everybody's comments and everybody that messages me on Facebook or Instagram. I try to get back to them. But this is like to me, this is the best platform where I can come on and go live with you guys, and you guys can ask me questions and interact and all that other stuff because that's what I like to do. So here's CM Punk. So you're gonna have a nice pile of trash. Here, we'll just throw this over there with all the other stuff. Let's see what else do we got to open up. I got the Mondo Gecko. So, um, Toy Hunter, I use quite a bit of cameras. To be honest with you, I just don't have one. I have two. The camera that I use for the toy hunts is my DJI Osmo Pocket, and then my camera for when I'm doing record live streams and everything is this right here. My Sony ZV-1. That's the camera I use for reviews and everything. So I've got two cameras. Um, it's to each his own. I mean, it's what works for your situation. I should say everybody's situation is different. Um, Yeah, I mean, listen, the basics cool. They added a little bit more articulation to it. It just doesn't have the ab crunch. But I mean, other than and everything's single jointed. I mean, but other than that, it's not that bad. But it's CM Punk, so I have to get it. So Giants 1995. What do you think the issue is with AEW in your opinion? For me, it's lack of storytelling and overflowing roster. Um, I would say that, sir, that is a fair assessment. Um, Storytelling is a huge thing. Um, they're not very good at long-term storytelling. They're their storytelling is just show to show, and there's no consistency. Um, and I mean, look at what's happening. They're losing wrestlers that left WWE, going back to WWE, or there were wrestlers that were only in AEW and now they're in WWE and they're thriving in WWE. One guy, for example, is Ethan Page. Ethan Page is crushing it right now over in NXT. So, you know, let me see what do we got here. Um, they make these figures with these plastic ties so ridiculous to get out sometimes. Um, so Toy Hunter, I've used so starting out when I first started doing YouTube, I used my phone. Everybody uses their phone. That's just the way of the world. Um, you know, but then as you get into it, like I have, yeah, you want to make some changes. So you upgrade your computer, you upgrade your and things like that. Um, you know, it's what works for you. A lot of people like to use the phone because it's of convenience. It's portable. It's easy to carry around. You don't have to carry around such a massive, rig with you. Um, my camera that I use for the vlogging and going to the stores, my DJI Osmo Pocket, it's the best camera out there for what I feel. Um, always small, it's compact, it fits in your pocket. The quality's good, has a gimbal built into it. So I mean, it's again, you pay for what you get. You want good stuff, you gotta pay for it, unfortunately. That's just how it is. And you know what? It's with YouTube, it's quality over quantity. I rather put out quality videos than put out a bunch of videos. That's just my take on it. Um, you know, so yeah. So we've got Mondo Gecko open. So here's some of the accessories. So he comes with a guitar. Um, Skateboard's really cool. Got like a ray on it. Skull. We get different swap out hand. Get double couple swap out hands. You get like radical dude. You get those hands. Get open hands, grip hands. You get like a cup with a straw, kind of cool. And then you get like this little baby gecko. You guys can see. Get this little baby gecko with him. Kind of cool. So, and then how much of the toy hunter, the DJI camera is about like 5 to 700 bucks. Do you know about super action stuff? No, I do not. I don't know what super action stuff is. Darth Clueless, how you doing, buddy? Just in time. We're opening up Mondo Gecko. So articulation on this is a little stiff. I always feel that the NECA is a little stiff on their joints. We got double jointed elbows on Mondo. We got nice pivoting of the wrist. Um, Not much articulation because of the hair and the head. Um, there's very little torso torso crunch. You do get a little bit of swivel there. You do get double jointed knees. You get a little bit of articulation with the foot, but again, like I said, the joints are always a little stiff on this. What do you collect from Star Wars? I want everything but do space. Okay. So here's the thing, Donut Lord. I am a fan of Star Wars, but not enough to purchase stuff. I don't really have any Star Wars figures in my collection. The only two things I have Star Wars related in my collection are lightsabers. I have a Luke lightsaber and I have a Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. That is about the extent of my Star Wars collection. You can get Hot Toys for those price, but again, listen, it all depends on Toy Hunter. So the best advice I can give is you got to ask yourself how committed are you to putting out content on YouTube? That's the main question. If if you're not gonna be committed to it, don't spend the money. Use your phone. That's the best thing I can tell you. But if you want to do more content, you want to get better, you want to hone in on your craft, then yeah, you got to spend the money and invest in yourself a little bit. That's the whole thing. So here's Mondo Gecko. Definitely gonna head him on the skateboard. Get him on the skateboard. No, yeah, there we go. Get him on the skateboard. Get him on the skateboard. I love the color on this, man. The green on this just pops. It's nice. Well, Giant, it's not even about gotta spend money to make money. Listen, you guys know me. I've always been an open book. You know, there's a very bad stigmatism that goes around about how much money gets made on YouTube. If you're a guy like Mr. Beast and you got over a million subscribers and a billion subscribers, yeah, you're gonna get paid. If you're someone like me, barely if you're barely lucky if you make a couple $100 a month. I mean, you know, I do this for the fun of it. I do it because I want to share my experiences with you guys. I think this is a cool way to, I guess, document my life from now up until whenever I decide to stop. I consider them um, I guess if you want like documentary, I guess if you want like because obviously you can see my kids grow up, you see me grow old, you know, all that stuff. Um, you can also, and it's something good and honestly, it'll be around for however long the Earth is around. YouTube will be around. So long after my time is come and gone on this place, there will be videos of me still circulating around. So I will basically live on forever. There will be a legacy a legacy thing. You guys can tell your kids about it and their kids and so on and so on. It's just it's about legacy. Dude, I watched Loki season 2 the other day. Enjoyed it. Yeah, it was really good. Whatever happened to the Kevin? You know what? Me and Dave don't know. Me and Dave do not know at all. We were there a couple weeks ago. Then we came back. And it was, so I don't know what happened. They finally just decided to take it down, and that was it. Um, Styles Clash. Well, hey Seth, any minifigures you have or want in the future? I'm waiting on the Batman metal figs. Um, you know, uh, I don't know. I'd like to see them make like WWE ones. If they make WWE ones, I'd be in on those. Who's Mr. Beast? I only know OG Geek and Seth Bayer. Nice, good one. Everyone knows who Mr. Beast is. Come on, man. I know you're probably just pulling my chain, but yep. There's the Mondo Gecko again. I love the green. I love the paint. It's got the scale texture on the skin. So we'll go with my turtle stuff. All right. So let's put this to rest. So again, you guys are asking what happened to OG Geek. I don't know what happened to OG. I don't I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't. I haven't heard from him since February. I don't know. So I don't have an answer. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I had an answer. I wish I had an answer, but I don't. So I don't know. So if I knew, I would tell you guys, but unfortunately, I don't even know myself. So I can't even answer the question. I haven't heard from him since February of last year. So can't even give you an answer. So let's just leave it at that. Um, moving on, we've got the Rat King. So there we go. So another one that I bought to go with the turtle wrestling stuff. So we'll open that up. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Here's the Rat King. You can see there's a theme today with wrestling turtles and all that other stuff. So I got a lot of turtle stuff that I've picked up over the weeks that I got to get to opening up. So I do not buy Power Ranger figures, Donut Lord. I am sorry. I watched the original Power Rangers when I was a kid, but that was the extent of it. So, are are you into any graded vintage turtles? No, that is more of a Diamond Dave and a Century TMC type deal. I like to do graded wrestling stuff. Like I've got some graded wrestling figures. You know, that's more my thing. That's stuff that I actually like to preserve. Um, Getting into graded vintage turtles, that's like buku money, and that's a little. a little well beyond my scope of funds. At that point, you're getting into thousands and thousands of dollars on graded graded turtle stuff. So there we go. Again, I hate these little plastic things. You and OG were a fun duo. I watched you guys on loop for like a week. Yep, that was my man. I think he just got tired and just wanted to go into retirement. So I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't have the answers. So I couldn't tell you. So, all right. So here's Rat King. So we get a whole bunch of little little rats. I like that. It's kind of cool. Just say hi, Seth. Hope to see you in NY. Yep, I will be at New York Comic Con. I will be at the Bits and Buttons booth as I've always been for the past couple of years. I'm excited to be at the booth this year. There's going to be some kind of cool stuff going on at the booth. There's going to be Plunderling stuff going on over there. There's going to be whatchamacallit, we're going to have the Mythic Legions guys there. So there's going to be Cosmic Legions, Mythic Legions. There's going to be some exclusives there. So you come by the Bits and Buttons booth. Tom's always got a bunch of hot toys he's bringing. He's got all kinds of anime stuff. Listen, the man's store is beyond great. He has something there for everybody. So definitely, if you guys are going to be at New York Comic Con, make sure you swing by the booth. Not only to come say hi to Dom, but come say hi to me as well too. I always like meeting you guys when I'm up in the area. So yeah, excited. So here is the Rat King, which is awesome. Seth, are you going to be getting the NECA TMMT 2012 figures when they come out? I don't know. I like to see things in person, and I like to sit on things for a little bit, just because I like to. I'm one of those people that just like to sit back and observe and see what's going on before I go ahead and make my decisions on what I'm going to do. Because again, like I said, the cost of figures have gone up these days. Things are a little bit more costly. You got to be a little bit more strategic with your money these days. That's just how I feel. So, but here is the Rat King. Nice figure. And again, you get rats with him. You get this extra swap out portrait. You get like claw, pimply looking hands. And then you get like regular taped hands, which is really cool. You also get like a wooden bat or like club that comes with him. And the articulation on the figure is actually pretty good. So it goes up about yay high. You get double jointed elbows on this. You get the swivel. You get, I think these are double. You do get double jointed knees with the Rat King. You do get a little bit of ankle pivot. So yeah, pretty solid figure. I'm actually glad I picked this one up. Um, what is that? I'd like to go to a big con sometime. Live in Wichita, Kansas. We get a few, but nothing huge. Well, listen, it's the same thing as Florida. We don't get like a whole lot of shows. The biggest one we get is MegaCon, and one of those. MegaCon is the one that we go to all the time. We go to Atlanta. We do Toylanta. They're getting out of the state is something that you should do if you definitely want to get into the con scene because you know I don't know where exactly most of you guys live, but yeah, if you guys want to experience cons the right way, sometimes you got to leave the state and see what other states have. That's just my take on it. What are your thoughts on the Marvel Legends Dragon Man? I don't think I've seen that one yet. I don't think I've seen that one. Here, let me. Well, I got my computer up. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Marvel. Let's see. Marvel Legends Dragon Man images. Let's see. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks very weird. Looks like a baby and a dragon and a demon had a love child together. So that's just my take on it. Um, it does. Listen, Derek, it is better it's better out of the box. It definitely it's way better out of the box. So I would definitely recommend this. Chicago, Kane County is pretty cool. I've heard Kane County is one to go to. I would definitely like to get there. I would definitely like to go and like I said, venture out one of the states. That's always something that something that I've always wanted to do is just get out of the state more, go hit up more shows. Little Joe NYC loves Star Wars. How was it when you met Chuck Norris? When I met Chuck Norris, it was absolutely awesome. Couldn't he couldn't have been a more gentler, kinder, sweeter individual. Very down to earth, very humble. Just a very nice guy all around. Um, Curious one, hi, nice to see you too. I can't see you, but thanks for joining the chat. Um, you come to King County, hit me up. Oh, absolutely, man. I listen again. I heard great things about that show. I've seen other people's videos on that show. I think Tom's even bits and buttons has even talked about going to that show. So maybe that's something me and him might do. Don't know. Oh, thank you. T-shirt is fire. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so that's the Rat King. I saved the grand finale for last. So let me throw these boxes to the side. I want a Chuck Norris 6 scale figure. Just send them. I need that in my life. I would love to have that in my life. So I saved the best for last, and I've been wanting to open these, and I figured, hey, what better time than to open them up live with you guys? So we've got the Stump Turtles 4 pack. So excited to open these up. Um, I'm not really collecting the Mirage line. Um, But so what really got me back into the Turtles, yeah, the Rat King is from Ninja Turtles, was the whole wrestling thing. Now I look at the wrestling line and I think, look, I look at it. Mondo Gecko looks like, even though I know he's not from that, it looks like he could be part of the wrestling line. Um, Rat King looks like he's got like a wrestling outfit on. So, to me, that just falls in line with what I'm thinking. So again, that's just my take on it. You don't have to take it at value, but that's all I'm saying. So let's open up some Stump 4 pack and see what these turtles are all about. I've been wanting to open these up for a while. Like I said, just looking for the right time. There we go. When do you think you will return to California? That is a fantastic question. I don't know, to be honest with you. I only went out there for work. Save the box, save the box. Why am I saving the box? Just put the box to the side. I'm not going to throw it out. I'll just put it to the side. Um, yeah, I don't know about California. I went out there for work. I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to go back out there again for work. I don't know. If I do, obviously I'll, do a post about it. I would definitely like to go back to Frankensons again. That place was just unbelievable. I've never experienced a place quite like that. I think anybody that has the opportunity to go out to Frankensons should definitely 100% go there. So just bear with me, guys, because I gotta cut all this stuff loose. It's all tied down. Because God forbid we should be able just to pop it right out. They tied down the smallest things. So stupid. So stupid. Oh, Cash, it was Seth. I'm a sculptor. I make action figures. Can I send you my Instagram? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can send me your Instagram. I'm on Instagram. The link's in the description. Message me on Instagram. We could talk. You might be able to help me with the project. Here we go. Yeah, Frankensons is very overwhelming. Um, I was there for that whole video, even though it was only like a 40-minute video, I was there for like 3 hours, and I still feel like I didn't cover everything. My man, collecting with Durs, how you doing, buddy? Finally caught alive after watching you for years. So hyped to see you guys at NYCC. Yes, I will be there. Bits and Buttons will be there. Humpty will be there. Um, Unfortunately, Dave will not be there this year. Dave couldn't get out of work, unfortunately. So, but there'll be other people there as well too. Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine was awesome. I love that movie. That was such a great movie, and it was nice to see an R-rated Disney movie for once. I love the tie-ins. I love the cameos. Everything was great. William Golden, are you coming to Legions? Unfortunately, I will not be coming to Legions because I'm doing New York Comic Con. If I wasn't doing New York Comic Con, I would have found a way to make it up there for Legions Con. But I definitely do want to do a Legions Con next year. I want to try to do that. Um, I haven't seen the Penguin yet. I haven't had the chance. I want to sit down and watch that. I wasn't a fan of the Patterson Batman movie, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. To be honest with you, God, there's so much stuff to cut out of this freaking package. Saw you last year at NYC with Dave. Said what's up. Glad you're going back this year. We'll definitely. Oh, please, Jose, please come by and say hi, please. That's the one thing I always look forward to more than anything is, because again, everybody, we're all miles apart. We're all miles apart. So, when I travel, I always try to let people know where I'm going to be. So, that way, if you guys are in the vicinity where I'm going to be, maybe there's a chance we can run into each other and meet up and all that stuff. So, yes, please come see me at the booth. I would definitely like to see everybody, as much as I possibly could. Because if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no point in doing this. No, I have not seen Beetlejuice 2. Is there anything from McFarlane's toys that he will release? No, I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't really heard much or seen much. I don't know, maybe if they're just people are just trying to keep stuff close to the chest. I haven't seen Beetlejuice 2. Uh, Dude, I'm getting out of the vintage game prices getting crazy. They're always broken. Modern toys are great and readily available. Um, True, but again, it depends on what you collect vintage. I mean, if you're collecting GI Joes and vintage Star Wars stuff and things like that, yeah, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive. Not gonna lie. Robert, keep up all the awesome content that you've been doing and more shine on. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Again, everything I do content wise is for you guys because I like to let you guys know what's out there. I like to show you guys what you can expect while you're on the hunt and also show, the fun side of toy hunting and not so much the negative side. So that's what we got to say about that. All right. I finally got all this. Listen, here, you know what? I'll show you guys. So just so you guys are aware, look at the mess. Look at the mess right here from cutting out all this stuff. Look at this. I had to cut all that stuff out just to get all the figures and the accessories out. I mean, it's just nuts to get all that out. It's all right here. I mean, stuff. All those little plastic things. And I gotta scoop them all up and pile them. And so, off camera, have you bought any more Hot Toys? I said earlier I have the Batman '89 Deluxe coming in this week, so I should have that this week. So, if I get to it, I'll film a review on it. So, because that one's supposed to be updated for the one that I got sitting in the display case. Hey, Jones, how you doing? No, I have not seen Transformers One, Donut Lord. So yeah. Um, Hot Toys I've become very meticulous with these days, um, just because. It's hard because all they keep doing is re-release after re-release after re-release, and there's really nothing new that's coming out that like is like, oh my god, I gotta get it. Like the Batman '89 stuff, that's different because that's Keaton, and I will always get Keaton. You know, got other companies now that are producing figures, six scale figures that I want. Like I just went and got the Rocky figure. The if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I got it. The Sylvester Stallone has his own website with his own shop, and he's making his own six scale figures. And they just did um a Lone Shark Rocky, and I filmed the review on it this morning, and I got to upload it, and it'll be up this week for you guys to watch. But great figure. I mean, again, and the price wasn't that bad either. So other companies are coming out with other stuff that's more in line with what I like. It's not that I want to get away so much from Hot Toys; they just haven't put out anything that I'm like, oh my god, I got it. Um, okay, so here comes a question: how do you control yourself when buying toys, especially online? Very easy, very easy. Does it fit with what I'm doing? It's very plain and simple. Does it fit with what I'm doing at the moment? Again, like you, I used to buy everything and anything, and then I kind of figured out as time went on the direction that I wanted to go. So I specifically stick to anything WWE Ultimate Edition and maybe miscellaneous ones that pique my interest. So, but usually most of the time it's the Ultimates. Um, Turtle stuff. Um, I grabbed the movie Turtles. I have most of the cartoon ones. Again, I bought the ones that I was just showing now because they go in line with wrestling, and I think that's kind of cool. And I want to do some kind of like little wrestling photography thing, which I'm going to be working on. Um, you know, and then anything that I like again, like the Karate Kid stuff, the Conan stuff, um, the Cosmic Legions, any of the Super Seven, Conan the Barbarian stuff. I mean, again, it's once you've reached the limit of what you really want and what you want to focus on, then it's pretty easy. But for it, it's kind of what you ask is kind of open ended because everybody does different things and everybody collects different things. So once you kind of figure out really what you want to narrow it down to, that's when it'll be easier for you to control yourself while you're out and about. I did see the T2 hot toy that they showed off, but I already have the Terminator. I've got the DX one that came out years ago. So again, this is what I was talking about with them re-releasing stuff. Yeah, they might make a few new updates to it, but at that point, why would I going to spend the money to update something I already have and I'm happy with it? So again, that's the whole to it. As far as collecting Funko Pops, the only Funko Pop I have in my collection is sitting up on the shelf way up there, and that is a CM Punk pop. Other than that, I do not buy pops. There are no other pops in my collection. So thank you, Seth. I'm collecting McFarlane toys and some other things, but these things are basically like all I like to see. Well, again, it's what you're collecting. It's what you like. That's basically what it boils down to at the end of the day. So here are the wrestling turtles out of the box. Here's Leo, kind of cool. I like the whole gimmick that he's got going on, the knee pads and everything like that. And again, the shading and the colors, very nice. I believe this is Donatello, kind of almost got Hulk Hogan colors. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. So Donatello's really cool. Then we got Raphael. Raphael is all blacked out for some reason, but the shading on that is really cool. Are you into NECA at all? Absolutely, I'm into NECA. I got NECA Rambo, I got NECA Rocky, I got NECA RoboCop. Come on, man. Come on. I got NECA Turtles. I got NECA Terminator. So, Seth, you got to see the Onyx, the Futurious, and the Talisman of Souls. Really funny. Is that a movie or a show? So there's Raphael, and last but not least, here is Michelangelo. So leading on that DC Direct is like $200 now. Oof. Yeah. There's again there's a line with what I'm willing to spend on some figures, to be honest with you. So, but there's Michelangelo, cool, and then you get whole slew of accessories. So you get like a fire extinguisher. Um, you get like a pterodactyl of like a bell from the Ring the Bell. This looks like it's almost something out of the Flintstones. Um, you get an ice cream cone and a can of soda. You get like a cup with a straw. You get sledgehammer. So if you want to go full Triple H, you use a sledgehammer, and then you get really cool, nice sturdy um, folding chair. Hey Fernando, hello from Brazil. Seth, I'm going to Miami in December, and I'm going to do some shopping in stores. Where do you go on your toy hunts? You can go Bits and Buttons. You can go to Tate's. If you're down in Miami, you can go to Nowhere Toys or Comics and Toys. That's a good place to check out. I would check out those three places. Fernando, if you have Instagram, just shoot me a message and I'll tell you where to go. So get a chair, folding chair, so you can use if you want to do a chair shot. Um, here's swap out hands. Z Hero, I am in the South Florida area. That's about as much information you're gonna get from me where I'm at. I'm in South Florida. So there's swap out hands. All the turtles get swap out hands. You get a bunch of swap out hands really. So pretty cool. So again, you get all these accessories that come with it. Again, the turtles are really badass. No, I did not go to Nashville with George. Um, no, I didn't go there. That ICC is a more of a Star Wars convention, and Star Wars really quite exactly is not my cup of tea. So, but yeah, this Raphael, so all these turtles pretty dope. I could have so now that I've got like wrestling turtles and like they have the crossover thing, I can have what is it? CM Punk, the basic CM Punk right here. Give try to give what is it? Donatello to go to sleep. I like your channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. There is no ring for those temporarily at the moment, Derek, but I have seen customizers out there take the $20 like basic wrestling rings and they customize them to make it look like the stump turtle ring that they might have. But I've seen pictures of it. It's kind of cool. People take them and they make their own. What vintage figure do you have? Um, what vintage figure do I have? A bunch of vintage figures. I mean, I've got the what is it? The Demolition Man figures. I've got WWE Hasbro figures. Um, Keaton. I've got RoboCop figures. I've got Rainbow vintage figures. I've got the vintage Ghostbuster figure. I have the vintage Firehouse up there. I've got vintage Terminator and over the top figures. So, what is your favorite NECA turtle? I'm loving these last Ronin turtles. Honestly, I'd probably have to say the movie turtles are probably my favorite turtles because I like the movie. I like the movies again, and that's when I grew up. I grew up with the movie and the cartoon, but the movie always resonated more with me than the cartoon. But yeah, the movie turtles are my jam. So yeah, these figures are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put these in some water and soften these up. These figures are stiff, stiff, stiff. But they're cool as hell though. Um, I don't. I can't give you an honest answer on that. I've only ever seen them in the box. I've never seen them out of the box. I've never hold them, so I can't give you thoughts on the Mezco turtles. I don't even know if Dave has the Mezco turtles. To be honest with you, I don't know if he got them or not. I'll have to ask him, but he would know better. He would know better than me since Dave is my turtle aficionado. So Toy Hunter 1000. You know what? Let's highlight that comment and let's talk about that. Let's talk about this for a minute. This is going to be the last topic of this conversation, and then we'll end it. But this is a very good question, sir. When is the next giveaway? It's a fantastic question. So here's my take on the giveaway. So as of right now, as it currently sits, I'm sitting less than 7,400 subscribers. Um, I would like to get to 10,000 subs before the year's up. If I get to 10,000 subscribers before the year's up, I will be doing a giveaway at 10,000. I've been compiling stuff secretly for the giveaway. Um, I've got art prints, I've got figures, I've got miscellaneous things that I've compiled so far because for hitting 10,000 subs, I want it to be an epic giveaway. Now, I haven't really announced anything. I don't know if I want to. This is kind of more just amongst us, but I might post something. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. So, but I will do something for hitting 10,000 subs. I would like to hit 10,000 subs before the year's up. That is definitely my goal. Not only on YouTube but also Instagram. On Instagram, I'm sitting around 8,700 followers, so we're real close on Instagram. We're a little far off on YouTube. So I would definitely um, like to do that. What is that? How about a day hunting with Diamond Dave and me as a giveaway? I mean, listen, if people are in the area, that would be cool. I mean, we could try to do something like that. I don't know. We'd have to see. Um, the Keaton shelf is coming along, sir. The Keaton shelf is coming along. Um, you know, waiting on some stuff to come. Obviously, I'm finding Kenner stuff here and there at these shows that I go to. Also finding NECA stuff. Also finding the Toy Biz stuff. I do have a lead on a sealed Toy Biz Bat Cave, which is something I want for that. I just have to see how much damage I do while I'm in New York, and if everything comes out okay, I might pull the trigger on that. I don't know. The gentleman is local. I've been going back and forth with him, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, but to end on that note, I would like to do a giveaway for 10,000 subs. I know we've got a little while to go, but again, I would like to get there before the year is up. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you do. Make that possible. Tell your friends to tell their friends, and subscribe. And then that way, we can do a giveaway. So yeah. So guys, it's about that hour. I've got to get back to recording and making more content. Thanks for hanging out with me and opening up a whole bunch of figures. And thanks for jumping on. Thanks for asking me questions and letting me answer some questions and all that other good stuff. My Man Nerd Affiliated, of course, comes in at the last minute as this is ending. So I'll see you next week, Steve. I'll see you next week at the con. So guys, thanks so much for joining. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff as always. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. We'll do this again. I promise. So, yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday.